Hello everyone, welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. We are still in the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships group stage. This is week 1, so the results do have meaning but are not incredibly important. If you lose, you can still qualify. If you win, you can still go home. We do have, let's say, an interesting matchup here. So interesting, it's triggering my condition. We have the streamer, MrPage, who has brought Black Orcs, and we'll have a quick look at the Black Orcs he's brought in a second, versus Enchantress Fay and her Nurgle. Fay came through the play-in stage, and MrPage qualified from ladder direct. So if you're wondering what skills MrPage brought, you don't need a lot of space on your page to write them down. You can just write down Mighty Blow and then just be done. That is 6 Mighty Blow Black Orcs. He's brought a guard troll. One of the Black Orcs also has block. He has a blodgelin, and then he has a DP and a bribe. When I did the preview, by the way, the bribe wasn't written on the page, didn't show up, so he does at least have a bribe. Thank God for that. However, he's gone for 4 rerolls and no bench. Just no bench. When 4 of his team are goblins and are the only people who can carry the ball. The Nurgle team is considerably more sensible. It has everything you want. It has 4 block bloaters. It has a stand firm rot spawn. Now, normally, you'd think they might be in some trouble against Black Orcs because, you know, they've brought no guard. But the Black Orcs have brought 1 guard. So, who cares? You notice they're setting up to just instantly 1 dice things. They should have set up to 1 dice diagonally, by the way. If they'd set up to 1 dice diagonally, they could 2 dice on a push. Like, if they were set up with the rot spawn 1 to the left, then the middle bloater could 1 dice that way, and then you can just stand someone there, and then if that's a push, you can get a 2 dice block. Oh, yeah, Page has not set these up correctly. So Page is not... These should be there. And there. I do this a lot, by the way, when I do things. I give people the benefit of the doubt, even, you know, people like Page. If these 2 were there and there, what you just said isn't possible to do. That's where they should be. I don't know why they're caging at the back against Nurgle. They should be there and there. But now, yes, you can just blitz this one out of the way and start from this side. But it does only give you a 2 dice on this side. Then you have to take a blockless loner 2 dice to get another one, which kind of sucks. Oh wait, no, maybe not. You could roll both POWs, right? And then this one could follow. And then that gives him a 2 dice there. This bloater. without needing to use the thing. But it needs POWs. It needs a POW on this guy. I should take a quick second to shit on this terrible setup, by the way. I don't understand why you haven't protected in any way against the blitz. So this rotter and this rotter should be the front of chevrons here and here. There's no reason to have no blitz defense at all here. It's stupid. What are these two even doing? They didn't need to be hittable. The rotters could have been front and center, and the pesties safe behind. That is a dub skulls. It's not a POW. Correct, Nalo. Oh. That was weird, wasn't it? Why did we block that way? We're just going to eat that because why wouldn't we? Yes. So, if Page had set up properly, these two would be there, and there would be a goblin directly behind the troll. And we just... Isn't that our ball carrier? Are we just instantly exposing our ball carrier to like 3 dice with tackle? Just like, well, we've brought 4 rerolls. I'm just going to reroll every non-POW. Actually amazing. Gets a stun. Three dice in a goblin with mighty blow. Dead. Well, there's the Apogon immediately. Thank you for the follow, Mentos. And thank you for the kind comment earlier. I appreciate it. Bit weird, this open screen in front of the mighty blow. Gets a POW. This is the problem, right? Black Orcs are slow. So you just don't follow there. And the mighty blow has to rush to even make a blitz now, the good one. Oh. Hang on. That's a weird animation. What? It just randomly flies up in the air and sticks back on his fucking head. That's insane. That's so dumb. And Rotter's getting hit with Mighty Blow, something they don't like. 2 foul appearance procs. Oh, but the shit DP gets the KO and then a goblin trips. Alright, we got to get rid of this DP now, right? We stick an assist round the back. We put the tackle at the front. And then we just 3 dice in there. Kill the DP. Let's go. Oh, wait, no. Lies. Blitz from this side. Because then you get follow-up blocks if you get pushes. Like that. There's the POW. Not with Mighty Blow, though, sadly. But it doesn't matter. It's a goblin. So it's dead. And immediately the Black Orcs are capped at 10. Oh, and the... Oh. Just... We're vomit blitzing with the troll. Okay. I don't know why that vomit blitz happened. You're trying to roll a 9. This is very much like my usual example. Do you know why I use this example, by the way? Because I did it as a kid. I don't know if it makes any sense if people didn't do it. Like, I always say this is very much like 2 kids who've set up their toy soldiers like opposite each other in the garden, and how they play soldiers is just throw rocks at the opponent's like toy soldiers. That's the game. That's this game. It's just 2 people punching each other. I was too poor for a rubber band gun, Curse. Stop showing off your middle classness. Well, I know you used rocks, Plo. You grew up in Croatia. People in the VOD are going to be like, what's he talking about? Swan, you don't get to join in on this. Mister, I used to live next to that building in Singapore. You don't get to join in on the you could afford things. Get out. Right. Sorry. Let's go back to this ridiculous game of 2 people punching each other. And the ball carrier, by the way, almost just died. Oh, bloody stupid thing. Are we blitzing him? I think we might be rush blitzing him. Got the POW. Let's go. Oh, double rush. Okay. And then everyone else just stands there. This stupid beast has screwed Fay. Not a POW. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's turn 4. We still have 3 rerolls. And we didn't greed that. Has someone taken over Page's account? This doesn't feel right. Oh, and then the troll doesn't go stupid and ruin all of this pressure. Like, we literally should not have activated the troll there. Okay, you come round here to activate the beast. The beast comes and tags this one. Here. No, here was better. Why would you want to blitz with that one and not that one? Just quietly. Oh, God. Well, I mean, if you were ever wondering whether or not, like, Fay was in Crystal's cunt... oh, God. That was pretty good. Well, she's gone to stand in Chunt's column. That was pretty good. I'm enjoying that myself. I did not mean to imply that the Rat Baron has a vagina. Just putting that out there. I did mean to imply that this is a dumbass thing to do. Gets the stun, allowing this to be 2 dice and free up 1 next turn. Sure, that'll be super important. Down to 1 reroll. Not even dead. Somehow has only taken 1 Kaz on these goblins. Honestly, with everyone tagged, you could have rerolled that. I'm sad at the lack of rerolling. You go in this square, right? The bloblin. No! No! Oh, God. That was the luckiest stun ever. Why would you push there? Because then if it stands up, this is 2 dice. If you push over there and it stands up, this is 1 dice. And brawled into a pow. Get brawled. Not dead. Don't get brawled. Oh, we free up a Black Orc. Who tags the beast? We make the 4+. That was great. Oh, man. As it turns out, having no bench and burning your Apo on the first goblin because of it is pretty shit. We do still have a KO'd bloater to make up for it. If that doesn't come back, it'll basically be the same. We have 2 KO'd bloaters, but that is a catch. Yes, she did. She did step out of the chunts column. Yes, I was very careful. Doesn't kill a goblin. Oh man, I'm still gonna laugh thinking about earlier. We just casually like 4+ stat, by the way. One of the bloaters did in fact stay out. I'm not 1,000,000% certain what's going on here. That is quite the odd, like, anti-throw teammate setup. Solid defense. Wait. Wait. Well, I guess you don't need an anti-throw teammate setup. It doesn't even set up properly for a throw teammate. You mean the goblin that was in one disturbing presence over there? And not the one that's in two disturbing presence on this side? Get brawled. Well, that didn't matter. We didn't even get to see him find out that disturbing presence is real. There comes the bloater. So, pretty big advantage Nurgle right now. Weird setup. Nurgle get an extra reroll there. And Page goes down a reroll immediately. Foul appearance. Foul appearance on the blitz. Failed the pickup, so no foul. Well, I will say, that's a real bad turn. Two foul appearance procs, a 1 in 9 that burnt a reroll, and then failed the pickup so he couldn't do a crap foul, which we all know he was going to do. And the beast, of course, instantly stupid. That is not a good base. That is not a good base. That's a worse base. Oh, we're blitzing here. Why are we blitzing? Okay, never mind. I know why. Put the rotter in there. The rotter should have gone there. You can't allow this as the blitz, surely. Oh, there we go. Straight death from a vomit. This is terrible. What is this? Get brawled. We're allowing mighty blow hits on our pesties. I don't get it. Wait, we're not taking another one here? Oh no, because we're going to remove a bloater as well. There we go. And that reverses the momentum completely. This was a real bad turn. I suspect tilt. That was a terrible blitz. A very bad makeup turn. So what should have happened? Let's go back. From her losing 2 players last turn and turning this from a free win into a probable draw. So this player should have come down here. This should have been the blitz, or this should have been the blitz, one or the other. So either you bring this in as the assist, and this is the blitz, who then relocates to there, so that's a 2 dice block, or this is the blitz. The problem is someone else then can't do it, so I would do it that way around. This stands up, tackle comes here, this is the blitz, relocates to there, this is the block. And then you just stand there and you 1 dice out of the way. Like, it's just better. You get 2 dice blocks over here. You stand up and tag the goblin. Probably going to be on the floor from a 75%. Probably going on the floor from a 75%. Like, it's just better. You lock down one side of the pitch, force the action to be on the other side of the pitch. You do move the beast. I liked where the beast went. The block mighty blow on the beast is what you want, right? This was a rubbish blitz. Real rubbish. Doesn't lead to a second block. Doesn't hit with mighty blow. This, and again, right? Because of this now, you had to go in there because otherwise he doesn't want his own mighty blow hit. So now we're not getting a 2 dice here either. We're getting 2 1Ds. Terrible, terrible choices. Real bad turn. Not as bad as they played before, so I'm going to assume tilt, right? They just lost 2 players in 1 turn and immediately screw up the next turn. And lose another player, and the game is over. It's a draw. Thank you for playing. Oh yeah, his turn ordering's garbage, isn't it? Doesn't matter. Can we do anything here? I mean, you can base the ball, or you can 4 plus. Not even a 4 plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Base the ball. That's not nothing. We can red dice into 2 dice. Can't really make it a 1D because you need to go through this square. Doesn't feel bad at this point, does it? You got nothing to lose at this point. You probably, unless you start reverse dicing the Black Orcs, you're probably getting a draw. This is both formats have their pros and cons. Like the overtime format favors teams that are better at overtime, and favors removal based teams. Whereas this format favors whoever goes first and scores, because they're basically free rolling in the second half, right? They're guaranteed a draw against most opponents. No, this isn't particularly about team types, this format. This favors whoever wins the toss and then scores on turn 8. Doesn't matter what type of team you are. It just means that you've basically guaranteed the draw. Because you cut off the end of the sentence, which is i.e. removal-based teams. But this format's down problem is this, right? The second half is always more dubious than the first half, because if someone did score on turn 8, then the other team can basically just keep trying stuff, because the worst that can happen is they get a draw anyway. Whereas you don't have that freedom in the first half, because you got to play a second half. We've got it. By Jove, we've got it. It's still not going to be a 3 dice. This player's not tagged. You're going to dodge first? Oh, we're going to dodge blitz. We got the POW. Let's go, dead bloblin. Not even an armor break. And wrong push square. And dead mighty blow pesty. Yeah, of course. There's the page we know and love. Yes, the goblin is fine. The pesty is gone. Apparently it took 8 turns for Cyanide to notice Page is playing. So not for nothing, with 3 rerolls, I would have considered a 4-3 to sack the ball here. You can do a 4-3 because the troll's on the ground. With 3 rerolls, it is, yeah. Isn't it? Hang on. Yes. You can jump the troll body. And then dodge from there and come in this way. It is actually an extra 2, yeah, but with 3 rerolls. No, with 3 rerolls, it's still the same, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's It's a... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't even do it that way. I was thinking it with this one, but you can't do it with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't even do it that way. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From the bottom, 3, 5 are there. Sure. Same thing. I don't know why that's the same exact dice, isn't it? I guess the better angle if you pow. You might be able to pick it up. Huh? It's 2 dice no matter which way you go. Oh, you mean with the... Yes, no, we're not talking about whether it's a different person. Like Tempest wanted to go this way and not that way. I was just pointing out it's the same dice. It is possibly a better scatter. But also scattering this way works for like the fact they have to pick up the ball and go this way. So the push is worse as well, like coming down this way. So I don't care which way they do it. But it looks like he's just blitzing here. And getting a pow. But we didn't break armor. And he 1 dice is the only block Black Orc. And dead. Yeah, of course. There we go. Bit boring now, isn't it? Second half's been a total dicing, so... Super not interesting. Remind me to check the stats at the end of this. I want to check that troll. Do-do, ba-do, 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 ba-do. There's no one turn for the Nurgle, so none of this matters. I mean, was their last turn with the Nurgle? I mean, look at that. They got nothing of their entire team's on the ground. Honestly, at this point, you probably just roll the dice, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You probably just try the dodges blitz or whatever. Nothing else is worth it. Nothing else matters, right? Other than trying to sack at this point. Who cares about anything? There was a chain push to skip the 5. That rotter just stood up. But yeah, otherwise. You have 3 rerolls. You can't one turn. Why are we doing nothing here? And eating this one. Like, what are we doing? If they think it's overtime format, why'd they re-roll the dodge? Or why did they dodge at all? Sure, or like, and it's minimal odds to even get there and sack. But you know what's like worse than minimal odds? 0. Like, if you have like a 2% chance at stopping the score, or a 0% chance if you don't try, then you take the 2% chance. It's just a draw. They get 1 point each. So they each play each other once. So in each group, there's 4 players. They play 3 games. 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw. Top 2 go through. None of this matters. There's, as far as I'm aware, Kaz is irrelevant. I don't even know why any of these dice are being rolled. That was fun to watch. Alright, there we go. A 1-1 draw that got far less interesting because the second half was a dice in. And yeah, that happened. We got to watch the final turn of someone just rolling some dice for no reason. It was pretty depressing, yeah. Second half. First half was fun. And we will see both players, obviously, in week 2, playing the other 2 people who are playing in week 1. See you next time.